Miriam Kate.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm sure that every member of this House would want the UK to have a fair and dynamic tax system that responds to the needs of UK citizens and reflects the economic circumstances of the time. In order to achieve this, our tax regulations must evolve and adapt, supporting society's wider objectives and strengthening our local and national finances. Madam Deputy Speaker, it is impossible not to recognise the enormous changes that have taken place in UK society over the last year. Even if we were to set aside the impact of the pandemic, in the hope that we will soon be able to return to what used to be normal life, the nature of the UK's place in the world has changed, as has the way we interact with our global friends and partners. The removal of the VAT retail export scheme is a recognition of this change. We have left the EU and its customs union and now find ourselves in a position to reevaluate how we choose to apply taxes and duties to consumers engaging in international travel. We have the chance to treat people from different countries in the world equally, with no inherent tax status attached to being an EU visitor to the UK compared to being a visitor from anywhere else. A fair tax system should not allow wealthy international travellers relief from local taxes, as if they simply arrive, make purchases, and leave the UK again without any other interaction with our economy. These visitors benefit from a vibrant and thriving UK economy, our infrastructure, our connectivity, and our economy relies on everyone paying their share of tax. We don't give VAT refund for hotel rooms, meals out, or theatre tickets, so why should a handbag or a new coat be treated any differently? Consumer goods that are purchased in the UK should be subject to normal UK tax rules, and that should apply regardless of in which country the purchaser happens to pay their income tax. That's not to say that people are not welcome to come and spend their money here in the UK. We have some outstanding retail opportunities, and I hope that many people from around the world will visit this country again once it's safe to do so. But it's not unreasonable to expect these visitors to pay a small amount in the process. It's also the case that even for those who did use VAT RES, once the administration costs have been included, the savings accounted for less than 6% of the total trip cost on average. Given the wealth of those using the scheme, it's highly unlikely that the existence of the scheme affected their decision to travel to or shop in the UK. In fact, the USA, which has no countrywide VAT RES scheme, is the top country outside Asia on China's most visited list, ahead of any European countries that do have tax-free shopping. International travel and high-end retail are luxuries, and it's wrong to deprive the UK taxpayers in places like Penistone and Stocksbridge in order to benefit international travellers. Preventing a loss to our tax base to the tune of £1.4 billion will help us to spread the benefits of international travel across the whole of the UK, instead of concentrating it in London and the South East. And on a final note, I'm pleased that this statutory instrument provides duty-free sales for UK residents visiting the EU for the first time in 20 years. The UK travel industry has suffered enormously over the last year, and this measure will support regional airports and ports across the country. Many more UK residents travel to EU than non-EU destinations in normal times, so the changes to duty-free should have a significant benefit to local economies, as well as, of course, to consumers. The regulations implemented by this statutory instrument are fair to the UK taxpayer, fair to travellers, and fair to consumers. And since fairness should be at the heart of our tax system, I'm pleased to support it.